So, kia ora, good Abend. Welcome along to our first little review of Satisfactory playthrough 1.0 that I've started just 3 days ago. Well, let's get into it, and I'll do a very quick run around and explain to you where we are and what we've been up to. We'll just check that how long we've been playing. Okay, 17 and a half hours we've been going. Let's jump in and have a look at the game and see where we're at. So, we started off here in the Rocky Desert. I chose this area because there's supposed to be some new coal up over here, and because I haven't done a playthrough from here since update 2. So let's go have a quick look around and see what is going on. We start off with biomass power, of course. So we have 6 biomass burners here, and we have a balanced input system feeding into them. Small backup here. We have a bunch of constructors, one that's doing solid biofuel, and 2 that are doing the solid biomass, or the biomass, sorry, from leaves and wood. And this has kept us going for quite a while. It kept us going for maybe the first 10 hours of the game, until we switched over to coal. For the first few hours of the game, I set up some smelters on top of this factory floor here to make some iron ingots, and that we could use to make iron plates and reinforced iron plates and all that sort of stuff. That's been currently dismantled because we're moving it over to an area over here. We'll show you there in a second. Once we had some iron plates and iron rods, we put a bunch of assemblers down here, just 6 of them, to make a few reinforced iron plates, rotors, and modular frames, which made things easier to get onto the coal power and so on later on. This area does also have 3 copper nodes, all normal, really close by. So we have there's one just down here, there's this one, and there's one right next door. So it's a great place to put down some early game copper and, for wire and copper sheets and cable production. So this is about to be replaced with a smelter array system, which is going to be over multiple floors, and we'll set up here will eventually see us right through to see us right through to the end of Mark III belts. You can see we have a split smelter set up here. We'll have eventually a Mark 7 belt, Mark 3 belts coming in here, and everything will be split up into 9 so that we can eventually make 270 ingots from each of these setups. And because we have a whole bunch of normal nodes here, this will keep us going well into the late game. One of the last things we've just done is set up a small central storage area here. It's very, very simple. It's not going to stay here permanently. It's just somewhere to get rid of a lot of other containers that we had flying around. The space elevator is also here, of course, and looks really, really cool. We're looking forward to seeing what the next stage looks like in a few hours. We have the production is all going on. Automated wiring is actually finished. You can see versatile framework is almost done, and we're very slowly starting on the smart plating, so that's something we need to get sort into later. Anyway, let's go and have a look at where the coal power is now. We have a very small amount of caterium being made here, quick wire and so on. It's enough just to do all our storage areas at the moment, all our research and so on, but it's really not anything set up for any manufacturing. It's just a whole bunch of quick wire down there in case we need it. So let's go up to the coal. So the reason I will decide to do the coal power up here is because we have 3 pure nodes, and this will be able to keep us going for a very long time. So we have one here, one there, and one over there. At the moment, we're only utilizing one of them, and it's got a Mark II miner on it, and it's just running at 240 items per minute. We're splitting that into 16 generators, and down here we have a bunch of water extractors which are slowly pulling out water. None of them are overclocked. 6 extractors, 16 power generators, and 1 240 belt. A work in progress, still needs to be tidied up quite a bit, and the idea here is that as we upgrade, we should be able to triple the power that we have here with using the other 2 miners. And I'm not really sure yet, but I have some sort of vision of layering the remaining generators down here across the waterfall area, perhaps pushing them out here, or maybe even going around the corner there. True to my normal way of doing these things, I have 3 generators set up here, so the black ones, which are powering the infrastructure. So this gives us a nice fail-safe system where these 3 generators will power the miner and all the water extractors that we use to power the rest of them. So 3 from the 16 are used for that, and the other excuse me, the other 13 are used to power the base, so they're on a separate circuit. We know the base is not running very smoothly at the moment. There's a lot of stuff being backed up there. We'll try and get that sorted out as soon as we can. So yeah, check back in a few weeks, and hopefully this will look a lot better than it is now. So that is clean. Let's go have a look at steel, which is about the only thing we have left to worry about. So the steel production is actually up there. We're going to look at that in just a second, but we're belting all the ingots over here. At the moment, I think we have 360 ingots coming in per minute, and all we're doing is basically making a big storage of beams and pipes. The pipes will be used a little bit later on, hopefully to do some reinforced beams, encased industrial beams, sorry. And yeah, and we'll just keep storing them up there for research and development purposes. Okay, so let's jump over to the steel production area. So here we are. This is where we're doing the steel. So what we've done is there are a few coal nodes around the corner here, new ones. If I remember correctly, there's, I'm going to say 3 normal and 2 impure. So we're bringing a bit of that coal over here. This area is rich in iron, which is great. So we've tapped one of these iron nodes here. There's 2 more over there, and there's 3 actually just on the other side of that rock there. So we've got iron for days up here. So we're going to try and bring all the coal up here and just turn this into a massive steel smelting area. So at the moment we have these 2 sets here which are running at 30 per minute. So we have 2 lines of 60 coming in from this corner over here. From the 4 nodes which are way over here where the dismantle crates are, those 4 normal nodes over there, we brought them over as well at the moment. So we've got 2 of those coming, and we're using them to do these other 3 sets of smelters here. So the coal is coming, and the iron is overwhelming because it's quite close. Yeah, and that's basically going to keep working on this to keep improving it. There is a bug there, look. Some of those are Mark 1 belts. So let's quickly fix those while we're here. And we'll get the steel production right back up again. Fix it up. There we go. Oh no, that one's still as well. Oh dear, I wonder if this is maybe something I need to come back and fix properly. Okay. Okay, done. So now hopefully everything there. That looks better. So we found a bug. Yeah, so these 2 nodes here, we're going to tap both of those. And like I say, there's 3 just on the other corner. Honestly, these are 2 normal nodes. So 2 pure nodes here assigned with the 4 normal nodes from there. That's going to be an equal amount of coal. And later on, we'll switch this over to the ingot recipe as soon as we get it, and we'll rebuild it. So this is where we are after about 17.5 hours of game time. Satisfactory 1.0 has been out for about 3 days now. I'm going to do a few little videos like this in the next weeks, hopefully to just highlight what was going on. If you want to watch the whole playthrough, that will also be uploaded onto my YouTube channel. So go and check that out under Necky Lad. They'll be long, so big 17 hours chunks, and some of it will be no talking because I'm doing ad breaks or whatever. But yeah, you'll be able to see the whole process going on over there. So thanks for coming, hang along. Give me a follow, subscribe, do all that sort of stuff, and we'll talk to you again soon. Cheers.